friends, my name is Cassie and today I'm coming at you with a video all about my gratitude journal and gratitude in general. First off, let's just notice how grown out my roots are. Like, this is wild. My ponytail is an entirely separate color than the part of my hair that's not in a ponytail. Sorry, I have not done anything fancy to my hair or makeup today. I'm just feeling grateful, so who needs to look cute when you're feeling grateful? It brightens the rest of the world. For the past 9 months, I have been doing a project that I've dubbed my happiness project, and it's also my senior project, but it started last June. If you have never heard of any of that, I'll link a video down below that talks about it, and also I have a blog that's all about it and it has a ton more information than I could ever tell you in a video. Check those things out regarding my happiness project. But what you need to know for this video is that February is the month where I have been focusing on gratitude. February is about 2/3 of the way over, so I have made quite a dent in my gratitude journal, and I figured since I'm a little bit experienced now, I can talk about it and tell you guys what I've learned and what I think that you should definitely embrace in your life. The biggest part of this month for me has been keeping a gratitude journal, and when I was wanting to do this, I knew that I wanted to keep a gratitude journal, but I went through a lot of different ways that I could have done it. At first, I was just going to make a list of like 3 things each morning and each night that I was feeling grateful for. And then I thought maybe I'll just write one thing, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll just make a huge list of things whenever I think of it, or maybe just I'll carry around a journal and whenever I think of something, I can write it down. And you can do any number of these things, and as long as it helps you feel grateful, that is the right thing to do. But for me, I was reading a Time magazine article about happiness and about gratitude and mindfulness, and it said that the best way to approach gratitude is to go for depth, not quantity. I took that to mean that instead of writing a list of 50 things that I'm grateful for, to write in depth about 1 or 2 things that I'm grateful for each day. I found this sketchbook that I have in my room. It's just a sketchbook that I got in like 8th grade when I was taking a visual art class. And the pages are just blank white on the inside, and there are 25 sheets of paper, but I've been using the front and the back. So what I've been doing is I've been taking the thing that I'm grateful for, so this is the first page that I wrote, and it says gratitude in the middle, and then all around it in a different color are just my thoughts about the subject and why I feel grateful for that. This is just how I chose to set it up. If you are a visual artist and you would prefer to draw things, then you totally should. If you are a man or woman of few words, then you could just do a half sheet. I do have one somewhere where I just wrote half. Yeah, I wrote half about the sky and then half about something else on the bottom. But it's really just whatever works for you. On a couple of pages, I put like a sticky note in the middle because I wrote in pen on the other side, so I needed to cover it up with something so that I could write on it. And I've used gel pens, I've used Sharpies, I have put these little borders and decorated them. You could use a regular notebook. I did start using a regular notebook, but then I didn't like it, so I just taped the page into here. But you can use whatever works for you. It could just be a composition notebook. It could be a sketchbook like this. I really like the thing about this is that it folds over, so then you just have a flat thing instead of like a whole book that you have to write on. That's just what works for me. I would encourage you to embrace depth and not quantity. However, I have been thinking of concluding this with just a giant list of things that make me feel grateful and that I'm grateful for. One thing that I think the depth does a lot for is when you read a list of things that you're grateful for, yeah, you'll acknowledge that you feel grateful for those things. When you write in depth about why you are grateful for those things and why they make you feel happy or why they make you feel powerful, etc., etc., then when you read those things later, it's even easier to just be transported back to those grateful moods. I think that gratitude is super important. If you watch my video called How to Control Your Life with Your Mind, I'll link it below, you will know that gratitude is one of the best ways to manifest the life of your dreams, and I think that that's definitely true. This month has been an amazing month for me. I have this happiness tracker that I keep for my project, and red and pink are the best ones. Every single day in February has been either red or pink. So gratitude has helped me a lot this month with being patient with people, being happier, being a better student, being more awake and engaged in life around me. The other day I was feeling frustrated with one of my friends, and it's someone that I love very dearly, so instead of lashing out and getting all riled up, I quickly sat down and made a list of a few reasons I was grateful for this person and then wrote a little paragraph about each one. And after the fact, I instantly felt so much better. I think gratitude is one of the #1 ways to increase your mood, your vitality, your happiness, your longevity. Gratitude is #1 on my list. I think that it's so important, and I can't wait to continue continue doing this throughout my life, even after this month, even though this month is what I'm focusing on. This was a pretty brief video. If you make a gratitude journal like this, definitely let me know. My social media is always linked down below, so you could tag me in it or send it to me or anything. I don't really use Twitter. Just send it to me on Instagram. That's what I use. Or leave me a comment and let me know that you did something like this or what gratitude means to you, because I think that it's just so important. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you learned something. Go do something that makes you happy today and tell someone that you're grateful for them. I promise it will brighten both of your worlds and it will just make everything so wonderful. Happy gratefulness to you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye!